If you're new to the channel, my name is Courtney Marland. I'm an online entrepreneur that have been running various businesses for a while now. Now in this video, I'm going to show you 3 different business models that you can start to make money online right now with no money. Now, yes, if you do have money, you're going to be able to accelerate yourself and potentially get to where you want to be a lot quicker, but it's still possible to start with nothing or at least very, very little, okay? And that means that you're going to be able to start making passive income from your house, a beach, it doesn't matter where you choose. And I promise you this, if you watch this video to the end and you actually take in everything that I'm saying, you're gonna know more than 99% of people in the industry trying to start and failing and just losing money. Now, before I get into 3 business models, I actually wanna tell you the story that actually messed me up. It cost me years, and to be honest with you, it cost me a lot of money. I spent my youth building apps, okay? Now, first of all, you need to understand there are 2 types of businesses generally. Yes, I'm sure there's more, but generally you've got product-based businesses and service-based businesses. Now, product-based businesses are literally selling things like these earphones, selling this watch, a phone, it doesn't matter, it's a product, okay? Service-based businesses, the easiest example would be a car wash. Okay, now if you think about that, product-based businesses require an explanation. You have to explain to someone that, you know, these earphones, they play music, noise cancelling, and that's why they're worth what they are. A car wash, you don't really have to explain that too much. People know more or less what they're paying for and what they expect to get out of it. Okay, now in my case, as I said, I spent a lot of my younger years building apps. Now apps require explanation. You're not going to download, and you're certainly not going to pay for an app unless you know what it does exactly. And the younger version of me basically skipped that part. And I spent, remember, it was just me, so there was no other coders or developers. And I spent, I want to say about 6 months to 8 months building this app. And I released the app, and of course, it didn't get that many downloads. No one knew of me. No one knew of the app, and I hadn't done any marketing. I basically skipped that entire part. Okay, what I'm trying to get out of this is the first business that you start has to be a service-based business. If you go look at any of the big successful entrepreneurs, even the ones that now are running incredibly popular and successful product-based businesses, they always start with a service-based business. Why? Because it doesn't require capital. You don't have to spend lots of time building a product, explaining it, and advertising it. The best thing to do is to get some experience and get some wins under your belt, as well as some cash flow to then take that and then start running into a product-based business. Now, before I get into the 3 best service-based businesses, or the last one at the end of the video is actually a bit of a hybrid, which I think is quite interesting. Before that, please, if you're new to the channel, please like this video and subscribe. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm, getting this to more people. But with that being said, let's get into it. So the first online business model, and to be honest with you, I actually think it's the best one in the beginning, is any form of consulting-based service or business. Now, I'm actually on top of this video going to overlay a couple of the websites that are already up there where you can just go list yourself as a consultant. You don't have to register a company or go through any of that. And what you're going to be doing is offering to do jobs for people like building a logo for their website, editing their YouTube video. There's literally people that will pay you to write good Instagram captions for a couple of their posts. Now, when I speak of this, a lot of people say, yes, but if I'm going to offer the service of editing people's videos or making logos, don't I have to know how to do that? Do I need a degree in graphic design or in writing or copy for writing captions? And the good thing is you can literally learn everything that you need to know for these jobs from YouTube, okay? Why? Because you have to remember that the people that are employing you on here, they know that you're not professionally qualified. And to be honest with you, they know that you're also not the best in the industry. You need to understand that here you're selling convenience. The other person just doesn't want to do it, or they don't have the time to do it. Okay, you're selling convenience. You're not selling perfection, and you're not selling a master's degree type thing where, you know, they're going to pay a premium for your service. So because they understand that, you also cannot charge huge amounts. So the thing here that you need to understand is you need to start doing volume not quality. So what happens is, as you get better with any business, you start reducing your volume because your quality gets higher, and then you can charge a lot more. Here, you're literally going to be charging anywhere 10, 15, maybe $25 to build a logo, okay, which doesn't sound a lot, but here's the thing, guys. Once you get this right, you can just go to canva.com and you can start building logos in 5 minutes. So that's $25 basically for 5 minutes of your time, okay? So think about it. You could do 10 a day, that's an hour of work. That will give you $250 a day, okay? If you decide to do double that, it's $500 a day for 2 hours of work, okay? And I'm not saying that you're gonna be able to fill all your time with making logos. You're probably gonna run into a problem, but it just shows you the scale that you can get into, okay? And that leads me to the second business, which is one that I actually do myself, and that is any form of social media marketing or management or creative agency. So my agency is called Spearpoint Analytica. And what we do primarily is run the social media ads for infomercial, for app, and for e-commerce businesses. Mostly at this point, app and e-commerce businesses. Okay, and what this is when you're on Facebook or on YouTube, we run the ads, drive people to make a sale, and then we get paid every month for doing that. So again, it's a service. We're not selling a product. We're essentially selling my time and my team's time to manage someone else's ads. Now, why is this so important? Because it is very, very hard to get a degree in this type of thing because it's always radically changing. Facebook and Google change their advertising platforms basically every 2 to 4 months. Okay, so because of that, most degrees in this type of thing don't exist, or they're completely unrelated and just not relevant. So because of that, the barrier of entry is very, very low. Okay, if you apply for jobs like this with companies, they're not going to ask, you know, do you have a degree? Like, do you know what you're doing? The only thing that they're probably going to want to know is, do you have any past case studies of clients that you worked with? Okay, what you want to do here is just take on 1 or 2 clients for free, get the experience as well of doing that, and then hopefully do a good job, and then just use that as your case study, your resume, and that should get you in through the door. This is also exploding in growth, because if you think about it, there are a lot of businesses probably down the road from you in your local area who, you know, they're slowly dying because they don't understand this whole social media thing. They don't understand how to run ads or anything like that. But they know that they need to because their competitors are doing it. Businesses are dying every single day because of Amazon and others like that, who are completely just revolutionizing the industry. So if you pitch it like that, and you have that fire and you paint that vivid picture to the business owner, it's very, very easy to sell, or at least let them try you out. You know, maybe they might sign for 1 month or 2 months, and then you can take it on from there. Okay, so I definitely highly recommend that you have a look at that. Now, what I'm going to do is the next one is perhaps my favorite, because it's a bit of a hybrid, and I think you can scale quite a lot further as well. But before that, go down and comment below which one of these 3 business models you enjoy and which one you think that you are going to start. And what I'm going to do is reply to you based on whatever industry you chose, on some personal tips, some hacks, and some tricks that I've just learned over the year that are going to be specifically relevant to that specific business model. Now, the last one is a cross between product and service-based businesses. And if you've been on my channel before, or if you're just interested in online entrepreneurship, you've most likely heard of it. But it's called Ecommerce Dropshipping, and the platform that we mostly use to do this is through Shopify. Now, what this is setting up an online store selling products. And this could be any type of product, but you don't actually have the product, and it's not a new product. So you're going to go on other websites like AliExpress, Alibaba, finding products usually on the cheap in China that you think can sell very well. You're going to set up a brand and an online store to market this and then sell through. Now, again, you're not going to buy any of the products. It's going to all be sitting with the manufacturer in China. Okay, so then what's going to happen is, say you make a sale on your store, you're going to use 10% or 20% of that money that the customer just paid you to pay the manufacturer in China to send the product straight from the factory to the person. So you basically like the middleman in between. You don't have to worry about shipping, about manufacturing, about labeling, about customs, all of that. It's all taken care of you. Now, I really like this business model because of 2 things. First of all, you're actually building an online brand through your store. And if it does really, really well, you can continue building that brand over the long term and actually make that your full-time thing. I mean, you could build the next Nike, the next Adidas. You can go along those lines. Or once you get big enough, you can actually just list the brand, the website, and actually just sell it. Okay, so you actually can get a reward at the end of your time aside from making money while running the business. And the second thing is you actually are going to learn a lot of other skills which you can carry through. So you're going to learn Facebook ads. Obviously, you're going to learn graphic design, product research, customer service, all those things that you're going to be a part of in this business model, which obviously you can use that experience in your next business model. If you ever have to go into anything like that, or as you scale your other businesses, usually those core elements come through and you can just carry your knowledge and experience through. Okay, so those are the 3 best business models that I suggest. There's tons more. There's affiliate marketing, there's Amazon FBA, there's personal branding. Honestly, there's so many different things you can do online to make money or to build some form of business. It's insane. I just think that those are the most practical, relevant, and actual business models, because affiliate marketing and stuff like that, yes, you can be super profitable with it, and yes, you can do quite well, but you're not building an actual tangible business. You're just making money. With these things, you actually are building a business which you can scale and hopefully carry through with you as you get older. Now, I'm going to be releasing a video at least once a week, or I'm going to try to release a video at least once a week on this channel. I'm actually diving into each business model a bit more aggressively, showing you what I learned over time, some mistakes that I've made, and basically everything like that. Just holding your hand step by step. So as I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Send me a DM, comment down below which one you're going to try, kind of where you are in your journey. I'm happy to help as best as I can. And yeah, as I said, I'll see you guys in the next video.